Here's your WNEM TV5 News Update.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Maggie Castraba. Here's a look now at the top stories we're following today. Police in Bay City have arrested the three sons of the Essexville man who was shot Wednesday night. Shane Gonko was found with a gunshot wound to the head outside an apartment center near Farragut. He remains in critical condition. His sons, ages 21, 19, and 15, are now in custody. Indivisible Central Michigan says it plans to protest today following the recent ICE shooting. The demonstration is expected to begin at 11 a.m. located on the corner of Mission and Broadway in Mount Pleasant. Now, public organizers are encouraging the public to attend. And today, families can join in on a magical science experience. That's right, Dr. Slime is coming to Saginaw's Zoll Library for a fun science show. The interactive science presentation gives kids a fun chance to learn chemistry, physics, and more. Dr. Slime will be over at the library located on North Center Road at 2 o'clock. Children under 7 will need an adult helper. All right, now here's Stone with a look at your forecast.
Thanks, Maggie. We do have a snow chance later into the day. So we'll start off looking at our hour by hour. That snow chance will start to develop as early as about 11 a.m., reaching that 127 corridor by about noon, and then continue to spread out very quickly. It's going to reach the Tri-Cities and north of the Bay, I think, by as early as 1 p.m., and then out to the east by about 2 to 3 p.m. So definitely a consistent snowfall. Not going to be the heaviest overall snow, but definitely noticeable as we get through the afternoon. And there will be some times where it is heavy enough where you see reduced visibilities and maybe some snow-covered roads. So if you do have travel plans this afternoon, just be careful with that. We do have a question mark at the start of this system down to the south. Could you see some rain? I think it's a small chance, but it is there. This snow chance will stay all through the afternoon. It's going to be beyond 6 p.m. that we start to enter the dry slot of that low pressure system. The biggest change over the last 24 hours with this low pressure system is it's moved a little bit farther north. That gets us into the dry slot, gives us a longer period of time through the night where we end up staying dry. But as the low pressure system moves to the east, it brings some wraparound snow, may even bring some lake effect snow, especially off the bay into Huron County. So that'll be an area we do have to watch out for as you do get some changing snow totals. If you do see any lake effect snow, Bad Axe is included in that area. And that is why when we look at our snow potential, that's right on the line. That'll be the area to watch as we get through today into tomorrow morning. For now, though, a trace to 2 inches down to the south. These southern counties just continue to struggle with any really heavy accumulations. Flint's included in that. We'll get to the heart of mid-Michigan. It's 1 to 3 inches. That includes Saginaw, Bay City, Midland. And then again, north of US 10, our northern counties 2 to 5. Into northern Huron County 2 to 5. This may be determined by that lake effect. If you don't see any lake effect, you may be more in that 1 to 3 and maybe even lower than that. I think there also could be some areas along the shorelines here north of the bay. You may be a little bit lower. We'll see how things trend, but that really has been the trend here over the last couple of systems is you do get less snow than areas sort of inland. 7-day forecast, you got 30s through the weekend into Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. We do warm up a little bit Tuesday. We could see some rain there. By mid next week, though, we drop back into the 20s, and we'll see more snow chances by the end of next week.
Remember to tune into WNEM TV5 on air and online 24/7 for the latest news, weather, and information.